Welcome to the Strings Attached Mother-Daughter Knitting and All Things String podcast. I'm Mallory.
I'm Frida.
I'm the daughter.
I'm Mom.
And we are filming in my bedroom today because I got a new sweater storage cabinet and I wanted to show it on the podcast. I like it.
She already has it half full.
Yeah. Well, no, I've got it 2 out of the 5 shelves.
Oh, you have 5 shelves. Okay.
Yeah, and I could still fit more sweaters on those shelves if I wanted to press them in.
Well, give you time, you will.
Yeah, years and years. I was like, we're sitting on this chest that Mom gave me, and that's what I was keeping them all in. Plus, I have all kinds of store-bought sweaters that I could put in there.
That's true.
If I wanted to, but I used to keep all my hand knits in this chest, and it was getting too full. And my store-bought sweaters in my closet, there's so many of them in there that I don't have room for other things that I need in my closet.
So you can put them in here?
I might, yeah. So, or I might put them in here until I need the space or whatever. But yeah, I just keep knitting more and more sweaters. So I thought, well, as the future goes on, I'm going to need a place to put them. And I would kind of like for them to be displayed. So I looked and looked on like Facebook Marketplace I wanted kind of like a used like antique curio cabinet. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. But I didn't want like the rounded kind. That's very popular style. Yeah. I didn't want that.
As far as antique it is.
Mm-hmm. So I found quite a few neat cabinets that were like the tops of hutches. I was like, well, we could get some wooden legs or something, some kind of legs, and attach on the bottom to this neat like antique. And I thought, well, maybe I could, if it was in rough shape, I could paint it, or whatever. And so I found a couple, but they were all just far away, and it just wasn't worth. So I finally just went down to our local furniture store that we've bought like all of our furniture from, and looked up curio cabinets in all of his catalogs until I found one I liked. Because I wanted it to be something that will last me no matter what I do with my style, no matter what I do with decoration. I wanted it to be something that was like a classic piece that would age.
Yeah.
Because I really like all the like new agey looking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if
they're very modern.
I don't know if it's still farmhouse or what it's called now, but I really like that look. Like I see people do stuff like that on Instagram all the time. But I just know from past experience, like getting really hooked on a style and like doing all your furniture and everything in a style.
Then it goes out.
You don't like that style anymore.
It goes out.
Because I've literally almost replaced like, besides like my bedroom suit that Mom bought me when I was 16, I've almost replaced all of my furniture because I went total primitive when I first got my own place. And like all my cupboards and like little cabinets and little tables and TV stand and everything was primitive, so primitive. And
yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I just had to replace
I feel like I went back into the 80s with some of the way stuff mine looks like. I went from primitive to...
No, you did not.
I don't really have much of a style right now.
You just have what you like.
No, I really don't have... I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Maybe I'll get it to where I like it someday.
Oh my goodness.
I don't really like it.
I do. You won't let me paint anything. I'm like, Mom, we could redo this cabinet and paint it. She's like, oh, I can't paint it. No.
I liked primitive, but I realize it's out. So I'm kind of gradually trying to.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I'm like, oh, you should paint your kitchen cabinets, that'll really modernize it. You're like, I don't think so.
No, I'm never going to paint my cabinets. And whoever comes in there after me can paint them. They'll be old enough to paint.
I didn't mean you paint them. I meant
no, I know. I mean, yeah. But I did see some that was very pretty, just like my cabinets, and they were stained gray. They were very pretty.
Oh, stained gray. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they were pretty.
Okay, anyway, enough of that. Enough waffle, like the bakery bears say.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of waffle.
This is a knitting podcast, so let's talk about knitting. We're both wearing big FOs.
Can I do mine first because I'm smothering?
Absolutely not. Yes, you can.
Okay, this is and I didn't even bring what it's called.
It's the
summer
Neckdown cardigan.
Yes, it is.
I think if not, it'll show up here.
What's her name?
Knitting Pure and Simple.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been going for some time, but I finally got it all done.
Oh, it looks so good.
And it blocked so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got this little.
I love the raglan hole.
And I was going to put like I thought maybe wooden buttons, like the color of some of these little specks, would be pretty in there. And so when I got it all done, I thought, I'm going to throw some buttons on it until I find the buttons I want. Well, these are little shell buttons. Like I got a whole box of like 200 shell buttons one time. Mm-hmm. And these were the big ones. And I think they look fine.
Yeah.
I like them. They're just little shell
The
buttons.
wooden buttons might have made
Very
it look
thin.
a little too rustic and not
Maybe.
as dressy.
Yeah, that's a good idea because these are kind of pearly like.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it. It fits
They
good. I
would've
really
been pretty,
haven't wore. We've had warmer weather, and it's like I think about putting this on. It's like, no, I'm not wearing it. So it's coming off right now.
So that yarn was Universal Yarn, Deluxe Worsted Tweed. Stormy. Stormy.
I don't know the colors.
I don't know. I'll figure it out before
I had to
post
bring
this.
everything to Mallory's house, so I can't go get anything, and I forget half.
We had it on the last podcast, but
Yeah.
it's something like that.
Yeah.
I know the type of yarn dry. I don't know about the color.
Yeah. Anyway, it's going off. It's hot. It will be nice for winter.
We're drinking lattes out of I guess, Ireland
Yeah.
cups today. Irish cups, since it's St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is Ireland.
I'm
Oh,
full.
that's
I can't
what
hardly
we-
drink that.
What do you call it on that side?
Like Celtic
Cod.
knot.
I thought that started with a C-A-U-L-D. Calden? No?
Cauldron? Is that what you're trying to think of?
Maybe.
No, it's not a cauldron. A cauldron's like what a witch like stirs her potion.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's a
just
Celtic knot.
It's a Celtic knot.
All right.
Maybe I need one of those.
Maybe you need a potion or two. Mine is the Weekender Crew by Andrea Mowry. I don't remember exactly where I was last time. I think I was like maybe to here. I hadn't done the neck yet, had I?
Yeah, no, you hadn't done the neck yet,
Okay.
I don't think.
So yeah, here she is.
Very pretty.
This is my favorite sweater I've ever made.
She's been wearing it and wearing it.
By far. Like, as far as like wearability goes, favorite sweater. So it's got this split hem. The back's like an inch longer than the front. And it's got the faux seam down the back too, which I accidentally caught on my purse zipper the other day. And
Uh-oh.
can you
Hold it
see?
up.
It's like right there. I can feel it, I think.
No? Oh, yeah, a little.
Yeah, I tried to like kind of
Oh, yeah.
get it back, but yeah, anyway.
Well,
It's on the back. Whatever. What do? You know? You wear it, you're going to,
yeah.
eventually it's going to get
I
picked.
mean, sweaters pick. That's just what it
Yep.
is.
So the yarn is the Barocco Ultra Alpaca Natural. And this was the colorway Barley. It is kind of a charcoal gray and white. Like twist yarn. And it is absolutely magnifico. I love it. So
she never would knit a weekender. I just don't like a weekender.
well, I didn't like that boat neck, and I didn't like how boxy it was. This one's more of a my style fit, and it doesn't. Oh my gosh, it doesn't touch my neck ever. I love it.
Maybe you can use this neck, no, whatever this is, for other sweaters.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, I love it. I love the shoulders.
I love
and,
the shoulders on it.
Yeah.
Of course, I like the weekender.
And this yarn is perfect. This yarn is not hot. I've never made anything out of alpaca. It's 100% alpaca. It's not hot. It's not, it keeps you warm, but it's not thick. It's like a thin, like, it just feels like something you could buy at a store, you know? It doesn't feel like, and it's a DK at least,
Yeah.
like size yarn. Look, I blocked and made the sleeves. My sleeves were too short, so I blocked them and pulled them out, and now they're perfect. But I've washed this twice now because I've worn it. I mean, I've worn it nonstop. I've been living in it.
And the last time she washed it was in the washing machine.
I did. I washed it in the washing machine. Yeah, and I just didn't. I put it on a delicate cycle and let it run, and then I didn't dry it. I laid it out flat.
Yeah.
But I used the Eucalyptus soap in the washer.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was fine. It worked out great. But yeah, the first time I did like the traditional block. But it needs, after a few wears, I noticed the last time that after a few wears, it didn't itch me at all. But like this is freshly washed, and that yarn's just it's a little bit prickly. So it's a little bit tickly, you know, like kind of how like that mohair would feel against your skin. So it's not really itchy. It's just like prickly. But I noticed that when I first got it done too. And then as I wore it like 3 or 4 times, that went away. It's like it mats down after you wear it, and then it doesn't itch anymore. So anyway, this yarn,
Beautiful.
I can't get enough of this yarn. I'm like, immediately I have to use this yarn again. Like, what can I? So Mom's like, well, I want to make one of those.
We'll make it together.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'll make another one because I'm
probably have 2 by the time I get one done.
I was like, okay, you want to make one? I'll make another one because I'm absolutely loving this pattern and I love this yarn, so I'm going to make another one.
I do like the crew neck.
Yes. And I had fun making this. Like, I don't know, this was just fun all around. It was easy enough
And you don't
to be...
typically like inside outside either.
I know. It's a very...
The sleeves are out.
Yeah, it's a very surprising Mallory-like, honestly, because it's not my typical what I go for. But yeah, so I ordered. So this is the natural. This is the undyed like version of the yarn, but they have the same yarn, only dyed. So I ordered like a. What color is that? You think kind of like a tree bark? That yarn that I got. It's kind of like a real natural looking brown color. Just like a neutral brown. It's not going to be flashy or anything.
Is mine gray?
Yours is like a oatmeal almost, I feel like.
Okay, yeah. All right. I couldn't.
We got you the natural, right?
I think so.
Yeah, yours is going to be the natural, but it's not the barber pole style. It's yeah. And then
it's
mine's
still heathery like, isn't it?
Mine's because it's natural. Like
okay.
Mine's the dyed version of the same yarn.
Yeah.
But mine's like, I don't know, like oak brown. I don't know. But it's just, I don't feel like this sweater would look, not that it wouldn't look good, but I don't feel like it would look the part if it was in a flashy color. You know what I mean? I feel like this is kind of like one of those everyday sweaters that you just want in like neutrals.
You know, I've seen it in a lot of colors. I've seen navy.
But that's still kind of like, that's not flashy.
No, that's not flashy. I don't think I've ever seen it made in a flashy color.
I don't know. I just feel like this is kind of like one of those pieces in your closet that you're like, oh, that would go with jeans, leggings. I could wear it over a dress. I could wear it with anything, whatever. I'm not usually a sweater over the dress kind of gal, but Andrea Mowry does all the time. She looks adorable when she does it. I don't know where she's getting those dresses.
People.
Where are those dresses that she has? I've never seen any of those dresses anywhere.
I don't know.
They're cute. Like, they're always like muslin or linen or something. They have a little
Maybe
button.
she makes them.
Maybe. Because I can't find dresses like that anywhere.
She might make them.
Target's the only place that has anything similar, and Target's clothes just don't fit me right.
There's probably online stores.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you could wear it with a dress if you had the right dress, obviously.
Yeah.
But anyway, love it so much. Making another one. The yarn's on the way. We already got it ordered.
We was trying to track it. We couldn't figure it out. We didn't have an account, so.
Don't get me started on Mom and her accounts and all of her passwords. And
anyway, it'll come.
If you knew your password,
it's coming.
Maybe we could track the order.
Well, I don't have an account there.
It should be out in the mail. I don't understand.
Maybe there today.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Maybe there.
So
tomorrow.
This is my. Well, I have two big FOs actually. This is my like I've been most excited about FO. But you have any more FOs?
Nope.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll do this one first since I talked about it last time. I finished this hat. I talked about this last time. I think I had the mohair, didn't I, last time that I showed it?
Yeah, you showed it.
Okay, so I had the yarn last time, but I don't think I had started that.
No.
Okay, so this is the leftover Cascade Reverb that I used on my, what is that sweater? A soundtrack pullover that I worked on for like 2 years. I finally got done. So the like butternut squash color yellow is the leftover yarn of that, the Cascade Reverb. And then the color work is Malabrigo Rios Diana, I think was the colorway. And I made mittens out of it. So now that I made this hat and it will match the mittens. And I think I will put a pom-pom on it. I just haven't.
It's a set.
I don't have a pom-pom. Yeah, so I can wear it with, it's too warm to wear it now, but it's a really cute hat. And the pattern is Andrea Mowry. Is it called Starstruck? Something like that?
Yeah, I think.
I'll put it at the bottom here.
The pattern last time you printed it on, your printer was weird, you couldn't even see. But turn around and show that crown.
I don't even know. Does it need a pom-pom? It's kind of cute.
It doesn't need it, and it's got a pretty back.
Can you see it?
Yes, that's really pretty on camera.
So yeah, if I did a pom-pom,
and cover that up.
Cover that up. I'm not sure it needs one.
I don't think it needs
Especially with curly hair sticking out the bottom.
You don't have to have a pom-pom on every hat.
I just like pom-poms. But anyway, so this hat, the mohair, I was a little bit worried that it would tickle my forehead. And it kind of does, but honestly, all hats do. It doesn't tickle my forehead any more than anything else. But I love the fit of this hat. Fits my head so good. That other hat that I made, the purple one that I showed last time, it fits great too, but it's a little tight. Whereas this, I mean, it's fine.
It's stiffer yarn too, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know. It's just the pattern. Like, I think it's just the pattern. But this yarn is, or this hat is not tight on my head. It's just a nice, soft, comfy fit. That other one, like, would definitely, like, press my head. Like, it would, you wouldn't want to wear it if you were ever going to plan on taking it off and having your hair look okay.
Or if you had a headache, you wouldn't want to wear it.
Yeah, whereas this one, I don't feel like, I mean, it might make your hair fuzzy, but it doesn't, like, flatten it out, you know?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, I don't think the pattern called for the double brim. I'm pretty sure it was just a
Now, that's
pattern.
something that you like.
I like the double brim because it keeps my ears warm. And if I'm going to wear a hat, I want my ears to stay warm.
And I think it looks, I don't know, it looks cuter on.
I like it better. So I did the double brim, and yeah, everything else was just a pattern, I think. Seems like I did something weird on the crown, and I remember being like, whoops, but it looked fine, so I left it. But now I can't remember what it was. There's somebody honking outside.
Something going on.
Okay, anyway, that's my little FO. And then now my other big one, I talked about starting
You want to do a
this.
drum roll here?
So, Cozy at Mitts is running a make-along right now. It's any of their patterns, and you could start New Year's Eve until, I think they're going to run it till the end of March. So I made the Miette shawl. I think it's one of, here, will you hold that corner up? One of Jamie's designs. I've made it before. And this was knit out of Knit Picks Cotton. I have all the colors down below. I can get here in a second. But it's kind of like a beige, a dark brown, and a light baby pink. So you've got your waffle, I think is what she calls that, or checker stitch. What would you call that? Waffle? I don't know.
I have no idea.
And then you've got some
Probably called it something.
stripes. And then this is called the diamond stitch. So you have this loose piece of yarn that you float in the front of your work.
Wow.
And then you, on the next row, you pick it up and knit it into the, so it makes this diamond shape.
The first thing I would do is pick that on something.
Well, gotta be careful.
Because I'm rough on stuff.
But yeah, this yarn, I wanted to make it out of Pima cotton originally, because that's what I made my first one that I gave away out of. But I don't know, I just couldn't find any that I really liked, and I didn't want to pay like buku bucks for it. So
That's very pretty.
I just went with Knit Picks Cotton. It's a little, it gets fuzz on things. It's like, leaves like fuzz, like a mohair would almost. So it's like a, I don't know, maybe that's just all cotton. But I don't remember the Pima cotton doing that. But anyway, it's fine. I'm going to wear it. When I wear this, I'm going to wear it as like part of an outfit. So I think I'm going to put so it calls for optional. You can put tassels, make tassels and put them on the end of the middle and the two sides. I think I will do that. I literally just got this off the blocking mat like
Yeah, she was still sewing the ends in when I came
an hour ago. Yeah, I'm sewed in the ends. So I think I'm going to wear it like this. This is how it's pictured. And I have a pink shacket that I wore a lot this fall. So I think I'll wear it this fall with my pink shacket. And it'll look really pretty.
Very pretty.
Yep. I love it, love it. It is very soft. Very soft. And once I blocked it, it really opened up all the stitches. And the
Beautiful.
different types.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yep.
Very nice.
So yeah,
very nice.
I think the pink is called flamingo, which doesn't make sense to me. Because to me, that's not flamingo pink. Is it? It's baby pink.
It's a little bit of an orange.
Yeah, flamingo. It's not orange.
No, that's baby pink.
Yeah, flamingo is what the pink was called. Coffee was the dark brown. And linen was the beige. And I just think those three colors look so
it's
pretty
a little
together.
peachy.
Cotlin.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
When you put it up to regular
Oh,
peach,
that's not going to show through the... Well, yeah, you can kind of see. It's apricot.
it
Kind of
is.
an apricot.
Kind of apricot.
But that does not look like a flamingo to me. Flamingo is bright. Like,
Yeah.
bright.
But
I don't know.
It's got a little bit of an orangey pink.
But that's what they're calling it. So, you know, whatever.
It looks good.
I'll leave it on for a few minutes, but I'm
Till you
going to be
get hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's warm today. It's probably, 70?
I haven't been outside.
It's warm.
I have
It's
been
very warm outside.
busy body in the house today. Cleaning and I've done all kinds of laundry and yeah, I haven't left the house.
I ran to town with Laura, but
Yeah. I'm going to go out, but I haven't yet. So, okay. Whips.
whoops. Well,
We are going to probably wrap this up fairly quickly today because my sister's here. She's got my kids out in the living room and I can't imagine that
and
that's
I
going to
have to be home
last
too.
too long.
I am making this I've talked about a lot. It's the Tender by Melody Hoffman.
You started this years ago, right? At least a year, maybe 2 years.
I started it before last Christmas, so I don't know, whatever that is.
Okay.
Anyway, I've got it back out, and I'm worked a ton on it. But I think I need to, I thought it was done here on this side, but I think I need to go up more. The pattern was confusing right here through here. So anyway, I think I need to go up more, so I'll have to put that back on.
It's going to be way too
stitches.
big on you, Mom.
It's huge. So I'm on the front now. Yeah, it is. I mean, look how big. It's supposed to be oversized.
Are you sure you want to even work on it anymore?
You get this for...
Yeah, but if you're never going to wear it, what's the point?
I'll give it to somebody.
Who?
A I don't know, but I'm not going to let it go to waste. I'm close to being done. It might not be as big as you think. It's supposed to be big, and it has dropped shoulders. I don't know. It's huge.
Well, for
Anyway.
you, yeah, it's too big for you.
So that's what I've been working. I did a lot on that.
It's very pretty. I love it. And I love the yarn. This is the same. It's not the same brand, but it's the same composure.
I
of yarn.
have. I
Cotton
don't
and
know what
linen.
I was thinking, but I have tons of this left. I have enough of this left to make another one, just like it, only smaller or something else.
Well, give it to me. I'll make some out of it.
No, I'll make it. You always take my yarn.
Well, you
And you
have,
won't give me any of yours.
because I use mine.
Well,
You don't use yours.
I'm using them.
Oh,
I'm trying.
goodness.
So anyway, that's the tender. And I worked a little bit on my,
And that was, let me just say, the yarn was Valley Yarns.
cotton linen or...
Cotton. No, the cotton linen's what I used. But it's the same thing. It's Valley Yarns, and it's a cotton linen blend.
Probably have it in there.
And I can tell you that it's going to feel very nice, because this feels very nice against my cheeks.
I love the yarn. I mean, There's nothing wrong with the yarn.
No, I think it's just the pattern's too big.
Yeah, I think it is too big.
You know what? I bet that pattern doesn't call for cotton yarn, does it? Probably calls for wool.
Maybe.
It makes a difference. Oh, yours is Pima cotton. I thought it might have felt a little softer.
Pima
than mine.
cotton with linen. Leverest.
Mm-hmm.
Leveret. Valley yarn.
That's the color, Leveret, right?
Leveret might be the color, or that might be what this yarn is.
Oh, yeah, you're
Pima
right.
cotton.
Leveret is the type of yarn, and the color is Blossom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I've got gobs of that left. And then I have been working on this a little bit at a time. It's kind of slow, so I think I was...
Hey, I was going to say, you've made
I
progress since
have.
last week.
I was like down here or something, and I've done quite a bit on it. And I was out of yarn. I had to cake up some more.
Is that the first sleeve?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to cake up some more yarn. I've got my yarn caked up.
That looks like you're about done with the sleeve.
Yeah, it's getting real close. It's not quite.
Ooh, just think when you get both sleeves done, then you can join it, and then it'll be like...
That's when it's
Almost.
scary, but yeah.
Well, it won't be scary as long as you use a metal needle.
Okay, well, you've got the needles.
Yeah.
Okay, and then...
That was the Jenny jacket by Petite Knit. Did you say that already?
No.
So I made one. I have it right here. This thing is like a magnet. It's really strong. Okay. Here is what it will look like. See my sweaters? Okay. So this is the Jenny jacket. This is mine. So Mom started it, and then I was like, I have to make one, and then I finished mine in like a couple weeks. And
Well, then it was very discouraging when she said, "Oh my," to put the sleeves and the top and everything
Yeah.
together. It was scary. It was like, okay,
it was a big job. It was a big job, and it broke like, I think I broke like 3 or 4 needles in
Hers
the
was
process.
just like the pattern.
Yeah. So, whoops, I need to...
Oh, and the yarn. Did we say what kind of yarn?
Nope, we didn't.
Okay, you talk
Sorry,
about
we're trying to go fast, so it's like we're forgetting things.
it. It is Fleece and Harmony, warm and fuzzy on the inside.
No, that's
That's
it's
just
the
what it
self-care
says.
worsted.
Well, why does it say that?
That's just what all their yarn says. I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, it is the Selkirk Worsted Blue Puppy.
Yes, Fleece and Harmony is a awesome yarn company. We've talked about them a million times. Out of Canada, Prince Edward Island, and they have their own sheep, and they
it feels
dye it and everything.
like, if you feel it, it feels
Scratchy.
scratchy
Yeah.
and rough, but it's not. She says when you
Oh no,
knit it
you
up.
can wear it right on your skin.
Isn't that funny?
It's amazing yarn.
Okay, and I'm still crocheting, and I got this pattern. It is called the Chunky Color. How do you say that? Color?
Some people spell it like that. I don't know.
Block pullover. Anyway, I just thought it was so pretty.
Same girl, right? What's her name? MJ's
MJ
off the hook.
Designs.
Okay.
Where's the main sweater?
MJ's off the hook design.
Yeah.
That is really pretty. Just show that one right there in the corner. That's pretty.
This one here.
Mhm.
It's not quite as fast as the
See it?
other grannies, but it's pretty. Here it is. This is what one I was trying to find.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And it calls for bulky yarn.
It's bulky yarn, which I haven't used the bulkies yet, so I bought,
Oh my gosh, that's flamingo pink right there.
and it is called Rouge.
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 Mom.
Is that brown? No, it's
No, it's
black.
black.
Okay, well, where's my brown?
You're making this for yourself? With this hot pink?
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's pink and there's the brown. And then I'm going to, she has it with the white, so I think that's what I'll do.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't like the cream with it. I like the white.
No, I think I know who you're going to make this for. Yes, white for sure.
Mm-hmm. So
Ooh, that yarn's soft too.
Yeah, it's nice. So I thought, I've started the...
Oh my.
Yeah.
It is bulky, isn't it?
It's bulky. It's like, I don't know, is that too thick? I'm using the correct needles. I had to borrow some from her, and then I went ahead and bought me some metal ones.
That is awfully thick. That's going to be a warm one.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'll make one and see what it's like.
Yeah.
So I also bought the stuff to make a teal one. Teal brown.
That's what happened when I bought, excuse me, I got to sit Indian style on this bench. I'm dying. I bought that Brava yarn to make the girls' little cardigans, and it was so thick that I couldn't knit that pattern with it. It hurt my hands.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It's
like thick yarn. Yeah, it's awesome. It makes really fast projects, but it hurts your hands.
I already had, while I was waiting on my yarn, because I had extra white, I started a white, and I have white, black, and red. So I thought I would make a white yoke, rest of it all black, and then make white bands. I think that'd be kind of pretty, since I already have the yarn. No, red. Black and white.
Oh, why'd you say red?
I have that.
Okay.
But I just decided to use the black and white.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't put red in it.
No.
It'll look like school colors.
It'll look like our school colors.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
That's all I have.
Okay.
Oh, I do have, well, that's later.
Later, we're on. What do you mean?
I mean, I have...
Acquisition?
Yeah, but I don't know what I did with it.
Oh. What is it?
That one yarn I bought.
Oh, another mandala thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring it?
I thought I did. Maybe down in here because it was close to the same. Well,
all right. Well, I'm
go
gonna do
ahead.
mine then. Okay, so I got out last night. I finished my shawl, and I still had plenty of knitting time. So I got out that sock that I showed like 2 podcasts ago. Oh, okay. Okay, well,
we'll do that in a little bit.
And sitting on this bench is killing my back.
Oh, I have another.
Okay, well, hang on. Can I talk now, or
any
more interruptions?
No.
But yeah, I am just not. I am just not in a sock mode. I don't want to knit socks. So I knitted like 3/4 of an inch. I'm not even going to show you because I didn't. And I was like, this is the most boring thing ever. I can't do this. So I got out my slip stravaganza blanket. I have not worked on this in over a year. And I looked back.
It's extravaganza.
I looked back on the podcasts and found like when I first started talking about it. It was, I casted it on in like August of 2021.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been, I got to take this off. It's been 2.5 years since I cast this on. And I really haven't got a lot done, the look of it, since the last time I showed it on the podcast. But I have.
Yeah.
Because it's huge. I mean, it's, each row is like, an hour of knitting. So
it reminds me of a great big toboggan or something, the way it's all rounded.
Will says it looks like a disease.
Yeah, maybe.
Because of the holes. He gets creeped out by holes. Hold on.
Ooh.
I need my slip, or my
stoppers
on there. Oh my goodness, it's so big. It's going to be hard to show you. Okay, so it's, you started in the middle with this round magic circle thing. And then I've showed all this like 2 years ago. Because I started this so long ago. But yeah, so I don't remember exactly where I was in the bubbles the last time I showed it. But please don't. Okay.
I wasn't pulling on it.
Can you hold those? Because I'm going to lose track of where they are. Okay, so I don't know exactly where I was last time I showed it here. But this bubble section, when I was looking back at our old podcast, I had done like one like white, one pink, and one gray. And I made a comment like, oh my gosh, this is going to take me months to do the bubble section. Well, that was over a year ago. And
but you weren't working.
I'm still not done.
But you weren't working.
No, I wasn't working on it because I had to stop. It was just like, it's overwhelming.
Are you done with bubbles?
No, I have another. I'm working on the bubble. The white one will be done here on this next row. And then I have one more pink and one more gray. And then I can start the next section. And the next section is also humongous. So, yeah.
You could use it for a tablecloth.
It's going to be one of those like heirloom, like, you know how back in the day, like women would sit around and hand sew quilts and they'd be so intricate. And it's like they got passed down. Yeah,
pass them down. Yeah.
They take them to the church and they all sit around and work on them.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like it's like going to be one of those things like, yeah, I might use it some, but I feel like it'll be like one of those things that my kids like keep in a chest in their
Her
house.
grandkids will go, this was what my great grandma
Yeah,
used
like
to make."
it'll never really get used. Like a crocheted ripple afghan will get used.
I don't know. You might flip it on the back of your couch and really like the looks of it.
I don't want it. I mean, I'll use it, but I don't want it to get bally. I want it to be like kind of like this piece of art that I made. That's kind of what I'm going for. And I will use it. I might throw it on my bed or something, you know, but I don't really want it to get wallered around as like a fur
Doesn't
blanket.
want to waller it.
Yeah.
It's a word we use.
I was going to say, I don't know if that's a real word, but
It's what we use.
that's a Frida word. So
We don't want to waller on things.
So here's what it'll look like.
Is that Stephen West?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Slipstravaganza by Stephen West. So you can see, I don't know, it's not focusing very well.
Doesn't he have something like this almost every year?
Oh gosh, I don't know. There's the bubble section, and then there's another big section. There's something, it's not focusing very well for you guys, but there's another little like stripy looking thing, and then there's a big ripple looking section that it's going to take me also forever and ever. So
Let me see.
I don't know if I'll have much to show you by the next time. I'm working on it right now, and I'm really liking it.
The end of it is just chevron.
I started working on it last night and thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Oh, good.
So I might work on it for a couple weeks, and
Go back to her socks.
by the time I show it to you again, it probably won't look like I've done anything, because I'll probably just barely get the bubble section done, because it's so time consuming. But the yarn is I don't remember all the color names of them, but it's Cascade 220. It's the DK 220. So is that just the regular superwash? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because the regular
Don't you have any
220
of the
that's
little
not
package
superwash
down
is more of
there?
a worsted, and the superwash one's more of a light worsted. No, I don't know.
Hmm.
And I had to buy special needles for this crazy thing. So I bought these Chowgu needles, red lace, and they're 60 inches. I'll probably have to use the
Is that
extension.
the ones I need for...
No. So I'll probably have to use the extension and attach my second one eventually, because I bought two. But, what are you trying to ask me?
Nothing, I'm just...
You won't need these. These are huge. 60 inches. That's like, what, 5 feet?
You said I need a big one for my Jenny Jack.
Oh, no, not this big. No, no.
Okay.
But I will say that these are the, red lace. Yeah. The needle tips are amazing. You can fly.
Wow.
But the red lace, the yarn, it's rubbery and the yarn sticks to it.
Oh, yeah.
So I find that actually kind of annoying. But I couldn't find anything else in that length of but yeah, that is rubbery.
You know, metal
But
needles.
these are, man, you can really, if the yarn would just slide on the rope, on the cable, this would be so much faster. But I have to constantly pull it around, and it's actually quite annoying. So I don't know about these needles. I don't know if I recommend them, because they're kind of
Metal needles
sticky.
do fly.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, they're real smooth metal needles too. They're nice. That yarn got caught in that zipper. What's with me and catching stuff on zippers? Yes. Got it in my big M bag. I forgot I had, because I forgot about that. I kind of forgot about that whole project in general. So.
My big blanket's up in the closet. I seen it the other day.
Mm-hmm. I was digging through my craft table with all my stuff in it, and I found that in there. I was like, oh, well, I went to look for that because I remembered it was in there. But yeah, I found that in there. There's my autumn leaf pullovers in there in a bag, because my intention is to rip that out and start it over again. There was one other project in there. I was like, I forgot this was in here.
A sweater project or some kind?
No, it was something else. No, I can't remember. Oh, it was my scarf, my design
Oh, yeah.
that I'm working on. I was like, I forgot about all these projects. So yeah, maybe I'll just kind of work on projects that need to be finished.
Speaking
for a
of the
little while.
autumn league, I was thinking, what other sweaters do I have going? I thought, I have the autumn league going.
Mm-hmm.
So I found it, and I've got it tied off on me in the body, but it's huge, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your gray one.
Just stop.
I know, it's humongous.
Stop and rip it out.
Yeah, I have to, because
You know what I'm going to do?
I don't know why the one I made, and we thought we made the same size, worked, and yours didn't, and now this one's too big.
I don't know.
Something with the yarn.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do with mine is rip it completely out to the bones. I'm going to cast on the Knitting Pure and Simple raglan,
Yeah.
and I'm going to do the Autumn League X and make up my own neck band. I want a neck band that folds over, and I don't want it too tight. And then I'm just going to knit that Knitting Pure and Simple pattern, because in my opinion, it just fits me better. And
I don't know what I'll do. I may not do anything with it for a while, because I've got stuff going and try to decide, but it's humongous.
my other big rip out project is that big color work one. And I just don't have the gumption to do it right now. I just don't care. So it's going to sit in a bag for a while. Who knows?
You'd think I'd learn to do the gauge swatch.
I know. I don't ever do it either.
I do have another.
But I am going to start making things in a size that
Smaller?
is smaller than what I would normally make.
Well, you've lost weight, but I haven't. So it wasn't like I lost weight and it's too big.
But still, the autumn leg was big on me when I was heavy.
But mine fit.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Hmm.
Mine
It's
feels...
for me.
My yarn, because it's maybe because I've washed it or whatever, but it feels even heavier. This one I'm making is real... Like I used bigger needles.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it did. I went by the pattern.
Yeah, I don't know.
either. Whatever.
All right, well, show your stuff.
Okay. Well, Alice, one of her twins, said, Grandma, make me a rainbow sweater. And she liked...
And she was pretty sure you were going to have it done, like, by the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I said, maybe Easter? Anyway, I've used this before because I made Maggie a little hooded cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is this Patton's...
Which we got for
It was free, baby sport. Probably can't even get it now. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I have of that. Left, and I've got to still do stuff with it. Anyway, so I've been watching the Granny Square patterns, and I won't really have a...
Just like on YouTube, right?
Yeah, and I've got an idea of how I'm going to do it.
Okay.
So I made... Let's see, I made...
You know, you could make them like a little poncho, too, out of the granny squares. If you turned them if you turned them like
If I have something to look
you
at...
could make a little poncho. And then you might have enough to make two. I don't know.
I doubt it. Anyway, so the way I was thinking about doing it was the way that Sasser House, I don't know what her name is, makes, and MJ Off the Hooks does it too, but how they make an adult sweater. So I thought I could use 9 patches in the back, 3 here and 3 here, and then 8 on the sleeves.
How do you attach them?
Well, they show how to attach them
Oh, okay.
for a big sweater. I just don't know.
How do you make them? Or is it drop shoulder?
It's kind of drop
Okay.
shoulder. I mean, and down here, I'd have to bring it in with that ribbing
Mm-hmm.
to make it fit down
Make a
here, to make a cuff and some kind of cuff around. So I've been watching. So anyway, I've got enough made for the way I think I'm
My
going to do
goodness.
it.
Have you counted them?
There's 20 some. It was
Oh,
exactly
wow.
what I needed, but it's
They're
so
pretty.
weird. I made them all. Some of them are bigger than others. Same needle.
Well, you can block them.
I will. That's what I have left. Got all the ends sewed in,
Mm-hmm.
sewn in. And now I've got to block them all to the same size.
I would
before
take your
sew them
biggest
together.
one, put it down on a piece of cardboard, trace around it, and then I would put each one of those down and put that cardboard on top of it and pin it, and then take the cardboard off, and I would steam block each one of those to that same exact size.
Yeah, I'll have to do something.
To
like
your
that.
biggest one. That's what I would do.
I have an ironing board thing where it's an ironing thing on one side and the ironing side has inches.
Mm.
So I thought I would just pin it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would do like a whole, whatever, 24 by 24 of these and then take them off and do some more. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to steam block them.
Gotcha. That would, your way would make more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do with them. And then this week I'll start sewing them together. So I have to watch it. So anyway, Maggie wants one. I'm not making this many granny squares again. Not now. So there's this other pattern. It's called, I didn't have a picture of it. It's called the Hexagon Cardi. And they actually have it for kids. They have the pattern for kids. I think
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
And anyway, the girl that, I mean, she's really good and tells you all how to do it and everything. She sounds like Rosie. You know, Rosie's Knitting Shed?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think it's her. But anyway, so I'm going to look through Mallory's yarns because she is like rainbow, just different colors and made everything different and pretty. So I'm going to look at Mallory's yarn. So I either do that or I have this same stuff in pastel.
Oh, I think the pastel would be pretty, but I've got tons of acrylic yarn. I used to make baby sweaters, like so many baby sweaters all the time.
Yeah, the pastel, I did have a picture of it. I thought you'd probably have it on my phone, but whatever. In pastel.
It's basically that same stuff, a pastel version.
Yeah, that's all it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so show your mandala then.
Okay, this was Acquisitions.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Joann's and they had it on sale. So, you know, I've been making those crochets. I thought that was so pretty. I may come up with some of them for Christmas presents.
Very pretty. That's very pretty. I like
And
that.
you don't know this, but I ordered some more because it's really on sale right now.
You've got to stop. This is why I take your yarn, because you have way too much.
It's so pretty.
So?
I may make some Christmas presents because I can make one of these in 2 weeks.
Well, that's why I'm going to take that pink yarn.
No, you're not.
You're never going to use it.
The pink yarn would make the kids something really pretty. Or actually, I think the pink yarn would make a really pretty summer, like shell or a little tea. Make a really pretty summer tea.
Yep. It would.
So,
I'll put that picture. Mom gave her pink. I think it was that mandala. I think it was called like Cupid or something.
Oh yeah, the Cupid
crew neck
collar.
pop, granny pop thing. She gave it to my niece, and Macy had it on the other day. It was so cute.
Oh, it looks so cute.
Yeah, she sent us a picture, so I'll put that up.
It's my favorite one.
Oh, me too.
I did order 2 more of those.
Oh my god, you're psychotic.
I know I am, but it was so cheap. It's like I got 5 sweaters for $50.
Maybe stop.
I mean, $10 a piece. $10 a sweater. That's not bad. And really, they work up really nice and they wash pretty decent.
This yarn
That was free.
came free from a lady who had gobs of it.
When
she was gone,
someone,
I didn't know what to
she
do with
can
it. So
give
they
it all away to somebody else who goes, oh, look what this lady had.
That's going to be mandala. It's going to be your.
Well, I've got, what's that other yarn that I've got so much of and I was going to give it away. I haven't yet.
Noro.
Well, I have all that Norol from that lady.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's like a specialty.
I also have all that, what's that fuzzy stuff? And I made my fall ripple off of it. And Heartland.
Oh, yeah.
I have a whole bunch of Heartland.
I might actually want that.
Well, then I won't give it to Cindy.
Because I like those 2 colors together, and I might finish that houndstooth blanket.
Oh, well, I've got plenty of that yarn.
Because I liked that houndstooth. Yeah. Or I might use it to make a baby blanket for Heather, because that'd be boy colors.
Okay,
she
you
wants a
can
baby
have it. There's also some blue and green that's really pretty that maybe I should keep it and make a small African sometime too. I was just trying to clear out in here. I'm already bringing it back in. But that Norol stuff's got to go. We're not going to felt.
No.
So somebody that does felting needs that.
All right.
It's pretty.
Well, we're at 42 minutes, so we went long. And I got to get off of this bench. I am aching. My back. How are you sitting? Well, you're sitting on a blanket.
Well, I'm just sitting up.
I can't do that. My back's not the same as you. Like, I can't just sit up straight.
You have a longer.
Like, this actually hurts me worse than to sit relaxed.
Well, I mean, I was trying to look slimmer. So I was setting up so that my stomach wouldn't stick out so bad. Because I've got this stomach that sticks out right here. And don't tell me why, because I know.
My,
cookies.
Butt bones dig into the wood.
Well, you're not sitting on anything soft.
And it hurts. And then and then it goes up and then it pushes up into my back.
Well, see, the skinnier you get too, the more uncomfortable it is to sit. I don't have a problem with that.
All right. Anyway, we're done anyway. Oh, real quick. Oh, I just want to open this up and show y'all. My sweaters. Aren't they beautiful? I'm so happy. Those are all my handmade knits. Mom made a couple of them.
Oh, I forgot your Christmas sweater.
I know, because it was buried in the bottom of that thing. Mom made this one and that one. And the rest were made by me. I think, right? Yeah. The rest are made by me. The one's on the bed. And I think that's all of my sweaters.
Great.
And then I wanted to show this. So I keep my knitted socks in this chest.
Bonk.
And it's just one of those like cardboard gift wrap boxes, but it's shaped. Yeah, probably. Shaped like a chest. And I keep my knitted socks in here. So they were all just in here like loose and just hanging out. And I found these dividers online for like $2. And I bought 4 of them because I can fit 4 in there. And they have these little pockets.
People actually do that in their drawers.
Oh gosh, that's too much for me.
They put each underwear in there.
Oh, that's
and all
crazy.
their socks.
No offense. But since they were just in this chest, they were flopping all over the place and they weren't staying together as a pair. So yeah, so I just wanted to show that because I just thought that was so cute. Look at that. A little stack of socks.
I watched a podcast one time where she actually had like a chest of drawers and she had 2 or 3 drawers full of socks and she had them in those little dividers.
Yeah. I can see it for knitted things because they're special and you want to treat them special. But I'm not putting all my underwear in an individual. That's way too much. Okay, anyway, all right. Well, we will see you guys next time and happy St. Patrick's Day and probably happy Easter. I doubt we...
Oh, we won't do anything.
Yeah, I doubt we get anything done until after Easter.
I'm getting ready for the big Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
I have another stupid story to tell.
They're not stupid. They're fun. I like them. The kids love it. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you, who knows when, a month from now maybe.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.